Hey everyone, how are you guys doing tonight? Okay, so I did a video the other day on a wig called Alessandra, and the color on it was 24BT18S8. So after I made the video, I realized that I really needed to research the numbers to try to understand how that color come to be. So I'm wearing Miranda by Jon Renau in 12SF8, which this one's another one that is confusing because when I was reviewing the Alessandra, the numbers indicated to me that it should be lighter, where this one is actually got the lower numbers and it's lighter. So that it prompted me to kind of look into the Jon Renau colors and codes, and so I thought I'll just make a video and maybe this will be helpful to you, maybe it won't, but I thought I would try. So, and it might be a two-part video because this information is pretty extensive. So anyways, this is a 12FS8. Okay, so when you look at the color codes, black is 1 and 2. Brown is 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. This is listed as a 12. Blonde is a 14, 16, 17, 18, 22, 24, 26. Red is 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33. And then they have some 130s, 131, 132, and 134. So those are extended reds. Then of course you have your grays, which start at 34, 36, 38, 39, 44, 48, 51, 54, 56, 59, 60, and 92. And then of course you have your platinums, which are 101, 102, 104, and the 613, which you see everywhere. So I do believe that these colors that I've written down, which is this, are standard for the most part pretty much across all the manufacturers, because black is black, brown is brown, you know, that kind of thing. So anyway, so that's how those numbers work. So then if you start looking at the Jon Renau line, because that's all I'm doing tonight. I might try to break down another brand later, but I've been, buying the Jon Renau and getting some colors and kind of confused about the way they look. So I looked up Jon Renau's. Basically, this is their deal. You can't see it, but it's pretty extensive. Okay, so Jon Renau has these color codes, like the Alessandra here is a 24BT18S8. And the other night when I did my video, I couldn't really explain what the BT was. I thought that possibly the T stood for tipped. So when I looked it up, BT stands for, because it's 24, which is considered a blonde, leaning towards light red, strawberry, whatever. BT, and then of course the 18 is considered a blonde also. And then the S8 is the shaded 8, which is the dark root, like on this one. So, okay, so it starts with B, which B says it's an equally blended color. And then it moves to BT, which is equally blended color, tipped with lighter color. So it was right on the tipped, the T part. So the BT stands for equally blended color, tipped with lighter color. Okay, and then you have an F, which is blended color with the darker color at the nape. And then you have an MB, Mary Boy, which is mixed color blend. And then of course you have a T, which is tipped. Then you have a TT, which is two-tone color blended tipped with lighter color. And then of course there's a V, which is a violent tone. So from B to V, the the ones that I just read off to you, are blended and tipped. So then you move to what they call highlighted, which is H, which is color blended with 20% highlighted. Then you have the FS, which is this one, which is why I couldn't understand. This is considered, this blonde is much lighter than the Jon Renau 18, or I mean, the 18 should be lighter than this, but this is considered a 12. So this is a 12 FS 8. So the root is an 8, and the base must be a 12, and then it's the FS stands for Fashion Syrup Collection with bold highlights. So the fashion syrup has multiple, blondes within it, which is what's creating that, although that really, really pretty, almost like you went to the salon and had a bunch of foils or something put in. So anyway, so that was what I was trying to figure out. So, and then of course they have an RH, which is colors blended with 33% highlights. Okay, and then, so those are the highlighted. You have the H, the FS, and the RH, which is all highlighted. And then, of course, you move to the exclusive, which is the RN, which stands for Renau Natural Colors that achieve vibrant hues without dyes. Then you have the RO, which is the Renau Ombre, which is the natural graduation of color, which, it's like, which what ombres are. And then, of course, you have the S, which is the shaded gradient color starting at the base and the root. So the S, I guess, would be like this is the base, and it stays, and then of course it's in the back at the root. So anyways, so basically I just wanted to kind of just, read this off, and of course you guys can do like I did and look it up. And but for those of you who know, there's a lot of people out there who know all this. But after I did my video the other night, I kind of felt like, well, that was kind of silly of me to not look that up to see what that was actually about. So I decided to, do a little homework. And but like I said, the BT, I knew the T was tipped, or at least I thought that. I didn't know that for sure, and that's why I said don't quote me. But so the B is equally blended color. So I guess you take colors and blend them equally together, so they kind of turn into a different color because they're blended so well. But and then of course the BT is equally blended color tipped with light, and then the F is blended color with the darker color at the nape. So, but anyway, so basically what I have is I have this Jon Renau, which is the FS, and it's the 8 and the 12 FS8. So the 8's the root, and the 12 is the base, and then you got the Fashion Syrup Color Collection in there, which is a whole bunch of different caramels and golds and platinums, all blondes blended together. So anyways, so like I said, I thought I would just come on and talk about this a little bit. I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there with it, but I thought that just for the people that, that I try to help or that follow me that, might have some interest in this, I thought I would go ahead and talk about it. And like I said, I do believe the colors that I listed in the beginning, the blacks, the browns, the blondes, I do believe that those are all standard across the board with all the manufacturers. Everybody uses black as 1, brown is starting at 4, blonde starting at 14, red starting at 27, gray starting at 34, and then of course your platinums in the 100s, and then the famous 613. I see the 613 all the time on there, and I always think, and then every time I watch a video on a 613, I think, no, I don't want that color. It's just too, I don't know, it's too platinum-y, it just, to me, doesn't look real. But anyways, so thought I would do this, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to text me or send me a message, down at the bottom. Like I said, this is just good information, because like I said, you know, I sit there at night and I comb through the websites looking, you know, for wigs that in a color that I think I might like. And like I said, when I got the Alessandra in the mail the other day, and it was that 24 BT 18 S8, I really was expecting it to be a lot blonder than it was, and I was kind of surprised that it was so dark. But I've been wearing it this week a little, and I do feel like the color is right for me, and it'll go into the fall, no problem at all. So maybe, you know, that was just that darker color was meant to be. And I do understand that 24 BT 18 S8, which is I think it's shaded mocha, and then there's a 24 BT 18 without the S8 is called Eclair. And I do understand from Jon Renau and the research that I've done that is one of their most popular colors. So that was kind of surprising, but I can see why, because it's very neutral, in my opinion. It's dark. It's got a little bit of, you know, red. Not red. I want to say red, but it's not red. It's blonde, but it's leaning close to that where you hit that 27, which is leaning toward the red. So, but anyways, it's a good color. I really, really love it. Like I said, I don't know. It's right here. I don't know if I can show you a close-up. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I can show you a good close-up of it, but it is really, really pretty. Like I said, it's not overly blonde, and it's not overly dark. It is really, really pretty. And loving this wig, this Alessandra. I've been wearing her this week a little bit, and I just feel, when I put this on, I feel like this wig is just amazing. So, anyways, if you're thinking about trying this color, like I said, this one's rooted. The other one, that Eclair, is not rooted. This one is the shaded mocha, I believe. But anyways, this one is very, very pretty. And of course, this one is beautiful too. But now, I do believe that this is more of a summer wig. Those blondes, kind of, you know, something you would get done like in May when the summer's starting to hit. You know, you get your hair done. So, you know, this one will probably go away for the winter, but I think I can pull this one off pretty much anytime I want. She is really pretty. See those different hues, blondes. You know, you got, I don't know what they all are, but like I said, they're just really, really pretty. Well, I do know what they are. They're 18 and 24, and they're considered BT, which is equally blended color, tipped with light color. So very, very pretty. But anyways, so just thought I would come on and talk about that a little bit. You know, it's like I said, when you're shopping for a wig and you're looking at those colors, it's really hard to understand, you know, the whole coloring system with the wigs. But like I said, this is Jon Renau's, and I think I pretty much hit on everything. A lot of them I never see, like that V for violet tone. I don't know that I've ever seen that. I know I've never seen that Renau Natural, that RN or that RO. The S, I've definitely probably seen, which is a shaded gradient. But I do see the FS, which is this Fashion Syrup Collection. And I do see the H's in there, which is the color blended with 20% highlighted. And I see the BT, the B's. I don't know that I've seen the MB, or I've seen the T for tipped, and I've also seen that TT, which is two-tone color blended and tipped with lighter color. I do see that TT sometimes. I want to say that I see that on like a 10, 16 or something. But anyways, I could ramble on forever. But anyways, I hope this is helpful. And like I said, it's Friday evening. You know, just hanging out at the house after I dropped my grandbaby off, and I thought, well, I'm going to clean up and get myself looking somewhat decent, and I'm going to make a video. So I hope you guys liked it, and I will talk to you soon, and I pray that the Lord blesses you. You guys have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye.